Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since I made a legit YouTube video, so let's get right into it. Isn't it so peaceful out here? Look at this. This is my life every day. Well, soon it won't be, but still gonna work here. But yeah. Anyway, we're not going to get into that right now. This is a sports discussion. Welcome to those of you who follow me on ENDD Sports Fanatics. Thank you for giving the page a follow. Those of you that I'm in Facebook groups with, sports groups. I want to lead off today with Eagles news. We are almost a month away from training camp, ladies and gentlemen. The season is rapidly approaching, and I don't know about you. I think I'm a little more excited this season than I was our Super Bowl season. Granted, we don't have Nick Foles on our team anymore. Nick Foles was our backup that year. Nobody knew he was going to come in and lead us to victory. I had a feeling. Nobody seen us coming that year. I just had that feeling deep down we would be tough to beat. Anyway, let's get into all the mini camp talks. We have a guy under the radar right now that is turning heads by the name of McCann Michelle. Now, that is one name. That is not Mike and Michelle. That is Micken Michelle. He is a wide receiver. He is coming into camp, impressing the coaching staff and the personnel, drawing comparisons to another guy I liked at minicamp this time of year, one DeAndre Carter, who ended up getting shipped to Houston and playing a solid role for the Texans. So it's minicamp. You can't get too ahead of yourself, but I like what I see there. The airmail connection, Carson to Deshaun, is looking fantastic. Avonte Maddox has huge number one corner energy radiating off him, apparently. Jordan Howard is grasping the playbook quite nicely. JJ Arcega-Whiteside is looking like a red zone freak. This offense is just continuing to turn heads. I like what I'm hearing. I don't truly buy high. And let's talk about some other offseason acquisitions. Zach Brown is looking very nice at weak side linebacker. Sharif Miller is turning heads at the edge spot. It's looking more and more like the boy from Florida State is not going to be a fit with this Philadelphia Eagles squad. Miles Sanders, I would love to see more of him, but the little bit he has been able to practice at camp, he's looked very good. I already mentioned JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Tackle we took. Oh, my God, I can't think of our first-round tackle. Yeah, my God. 77, I can't think of him now. He's turning some heads. Halope Vaitai is looking very good in his transformation to right guard. So I'm liking what I'm hearing right now. I'm thinking this team on paper has all the potential in the world. Now, you're dealing with a division and a conference that is loaded with playmakers. So the Redskins are young and up and coming. Dallas is Dallas. They were very good last year. I don't expect them to fall back, even though they can be inconsistent. The Giants, well, yeah, they're the Giants, but they still have some elusive playmakers and one Saquon Barkley. And I believe they drafted a receiver. No, I'm not counting Daniel Jones in that. So I want to get everybody's opinion. How are we feeling about our Eagles heading into this 2019 training camp? How is the enthusiasm level? What is the vibe? And what are your win predictions? Right now, I'm going to go ahead and say, looking at our schedule, I'm going to say our Eagles go a solid 12-4. Actually, I'm going to say 11.5 and 4.5 because I think there might be a game we tie. So I'm going to say the over-under win total is 11.5. Sky is the limit for this Eagles team. I'm not trying to overrate that. I got a fly in my room. Not trying to overrate that or overvalue it. I see 11.5 over-under all day, every day. This is an elite squad that's going to do elite things. Am I saying Super Bowl? I don't know that. Injuries happen. Carson needs to stay healthy first and foremost. But if all the boxes are checked, if all the clocks are ticking, I really think that this is the team to beat in the NFC. Okay. Let's move on to NBA basketball last night. A thrilling, absolutely tremendous NBA Finals wrapped up. Whether you love them or you hate them, and I'm somewhere in between, you can't help but feel for the Golden State Warriors. But my admiration for them went tenfold. They just kept coming and coming and coming. When one of their best players, when probably the most overlooked star on their team went down with injury, they could have packed it in and said, all right, it ain't our year. Tip the cap to Toronto, let's move on. No, they kept fighting. They kept persisting. They kept pursuing. They just would not quit. I give all the props in the world, but they got beat by a better overall team. The Toronto Raptors are every bit of, as Sixers fans, I don't know if you're a Sixers fan, but I am, are who we thought they were, and they are a great team. Suffocating defense, balanced attack, all over the court. Like, you can't say enough. And for those of you still disappointed by that Toronto loss, I don't think we could have beat Golden State in the finals, let alone got past Milwaukee in the conference finals. So, with that being said, knowing that we were right there with the world champion, we were this close. We were about as close to beating them as your mom is to picking up stripping because she's sick of your shit. And there's my one per video. I'm thrilled at that. I'm real proud of that. Sky's the limit for the Sixers. Run it back, please. Elton Brand, Brett Brown, run the fucking shit back, please. Let's have a full season with what we have. Maybe get some more help off the bench in the point and shooting guard positions. Otherwise, I love where we're going. I absolutely love the direction we're headed. Don't trade Ben Simmons. Don't you dare touch Joel Embiid. Run it back. Add a couple bench pieces, a couple fucking role-playing pieces. Let's see what happens. Okay? Moving on to baseball. How you blow how in less than a 10-day span you go from a 3-game division lead to in arrears by a game and a half is beyond me, but this Phillies team has some clear issues, and it's not just on the pitching. Even when they're getting the production from the starting pitching, the offense is coming up flat, at times looks straight up lost, and I just don't know right now if we're at a level where we can compete for the pennant. We're going out west or playing West Coast teams in our own backyard and getting smoked. So that's going to be a problem down the stretch. I know we're better than the Braves. I know for a fact we are. But we're going to have to play like it. We're going to have to get it together. The Jay Bruce pick was huge. That man is a monster. In this late in his career, people say, oh, the average. He can get his average up, first off. And number two, that power. You're not going to find a piece like that you can get for the cheap. So that was a great deal. Great deal by, oh, God. I can't even think of our GM's name now. This is embarrassing. Oh, and one more thing I want to come back to with the Eagles, with the loss of Joe Douglas. That boasts Howie's role a little bit, and those of you are saying, oh, he needed Joe Douglas. Oh, weird. I didn't see Joe Douglas on the staff when he was building a Super Bowl team. Joe Douglas just came aboard 2 years ago. Most of that offseason, most of them Super Bowl moves, they were done by Howie. Trusted him because he is a guru for a reason. Joe Douglas will be missed, and he will make a hell of a GM in New York. And don't be fucking bitter with him because he did not want to leave Philly. He did not want to leave our Eagles. It took him 3 fucking offers, and the third one he could not refuse at any cost to pry him away. God bless Joe Douglas. Best of luck in your future endeavors. All right. Not much of a hockey fan, but congrats goes out to Ken Hitchcock and the St. Louis Blues. Good on you. Goes to show how much success ex-Flyers have when they leave Philly. Yeah, our Flyers are cursed. Not much of a hockey fan, still rep them Flyers, but yeah, we're beyond fucked. Anyway, moving on. I am a pro wrestling fan, so I want to dip into that venture now. Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, depending who you talk to, if you're a WWE mark or a pro wrestling guy, is setting the world on fire. He is breaking that barrier that he promised he would shatter in 2011 when he joined FCW, the developmental promotion for WWE at the time. All it took was him going back to his roots and a promotion that lets him be him. Not only is he doing it in AEW, he's doing it in New Japan, where he is the new IWGP United States champion. And he's had great matches, 2 great matches, one for the strap and one at Dominion to open the card. I'm looking forward to his match with Joey Janela coming up here at AEW's second promotion. I'm much anticipating, much like the pro wrestling world is anticipating the matchup at oh fuck. Hey, the matchup with fuck it. Now I've lost my train of thought. With Kenny Omega at oh fuck. No, it's not All In 2. Actually, I think it is All In 2 or All Out. What was this? This last one was All Out. Oh fuck. Either way, it's going to be a great show. Cody and the Khans are on their way to do something special here. So let's see what happens there. Any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them to me. You have any sports questions, feel free. I'd like to do some trivia videos, get the people really involved. And please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, my videos. I do random videos. I do a lot of sports emphasis-based videos, of course, Philly sports. But I would like to do some trivia and whatnot, get the people involved. So please join my Facebook sports page at Ian Double D's Sports Fanatics on Facebook. Join some of my other Eagles and Sixers groups, Sixers Nation, Sixers Backers, Eagles Nation, Eagles Zone Nation 2.0, fans of Philadelphia 76ers, fans of Philadelphia Eagles, fans of Philadelphia Phillies, whatnot, and so forth. And check some of their content out. Give them a follow. For Ian Double D Sports Fanatics, I'm the lovable lunatic, Eddie Baby. Thanks for tuning in.